'Tis the season, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a beautiful holiday season.
It's a beautiful holiday season for slacking off and not doing work. And so that's what we're going to do.
We're giving ourselves a little holiday present, and that present is to say you guys aren't getting an episode.
Sorry about that. But December 30th and January 1st, we will not have new episodes. Do not be alarmed.
Fret not. We are merely hungover from Christmas and whatever other holidays we might be celebrating.
Yeah, whatever holidays.
I don't know if there are any other. Are there others?
Not that I know of.
Okay, good.
I think it's just Christmas. I think the world over, it's just Christmas and nothing else.
Thank
Merry
goodness.
Christmas, everyone, no matter what wrong-headed idea you have about what it is you actually celebrate. We will see you next year. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna try this Heroes of the Storm.
It's crack. The problem is, for me, if I lose, I want to play again so I win. And if I win, I want to play again because
you
winning
won.
is fun. Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds a lot like gambling.
Yeah.
This sounds a lot like going to a casino.
It's bad.
Yeah,
me.
It's not gonna be for me. I can already tell. I don't want to install it. I don't have to play that game.
It's-
This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Hey, have you heard of that disease where you can't feel pain?
Yeah. Darkman disease, they call that.
Is that what they call it?
They call it Liam Neeson's disease.
Oh, it's pretty crazy.
They call it superhero in the night disease. No, this is
a
actually...
certain set of skills.
Yeah. This is this is an actual thing which is very detrimental to the people who have it because they can't tell when they are being injured.
Well, it's particularly bad when they're young because they can't communicate that they can't feel pain, and they say that it's very rare, but evidently, babies, for example, will like chew their fingers and not stop because there's
They
nothing
can't feel
telling
it.
them that not to do that, and it's pretty awful. Or they'll chew their lips until they bleed, or they fall down and don't know that they've broken something, or it's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's a bad disease. Also, it's the premise of
Darkman.
Kick-Ass. Also, Kick-Ass isn't Kick-Ass. That's the whole thing. He doesn't feel pain.
Oh, yeah. But I always think of it as Darkman.
Yeah. So you definitely could be a superhero. We've established you could be a superhero. You just have to get past your toddler years.
Yeah. If you can get past the toddler years and just take all of the punches
You're just
and kicks and gunshots.
there. You go.
And you're just like all of a sudden like, okay, well, right arm is not operational. Just keep going. Can't figure out why right arm is not operational.
Just keep moving forward.
Just keep kicking ass, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there's a story about
One day I'll have to watch that movie.
it's Kick-Ass. It's actually really good. The sequel's garbage, but the first one's very good.
Okay.
Tiernan O'Donnell sent us a story to wehaveconcernshow@gmail.com. He could have also used our subreddit, wehaveconcerns.reddit.com. This is a story about a woman, 37-year-old woman who had this disease, and they cured her of it. Well, I guess cured is not the right word. Treated it.
Yeah.
They treated it.
Okay.
And she was able to feel pain for the first time in her life at 37 years old.
Wow. That's a shitty mixed blessing of a thing.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like if you got to 37 without feeling pain, you're all right. You don't need to feel pain anymore. Like don't
okay,
feel pain.
I understand why it would be better for me if I could feel pain. I understand that I would be safer.
Right.
But like,
You got to 37.
pain seems like people don't like it. Pain seems like not a cool thing.
Yeah.
And then they just gave it to her. Like, we gift you pain.
It's the worst. Why did science do that?
Congratulations, Mr. Slocum. We've done it.
Yes?
Yeah. Watch this.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell was that sensation?
Success, Mr.
What was
Slocum.
that?
That's the feeling of success.
Take it back. I don't want it.
No, you have it now.
Take it
You're
back.
cured. We saved you.
But
No, look what happens when I hold this lighter up to your skin.
Holy fuck. What is that?
Welcome to being fully functional human being.
That's a terrible sensation.
Yes. That will be $15,000 for the procedure.
But
You're safe now, Mr. Slocum.
I don't. No, take it
Watch
back. I
what
don't want
happens
it.
when I poke you with this fork.
Ow! Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, none of that.
I'm a good
feels
doctor.
Good.
Feel how
Ow.
good a doctor
Stop
I
it.
am.
Don't
Look,
do
I'm
that.
flicking you in the ear. Isn't it annoying?
Oh my God, that is terrible.
Isn't the most annoying thing in the world?
Oh,
People
Jesus.
do this to each other all the time. It's fucking
Why?
annoying.
Just stop it.
Right?
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to return my costume, and
I'm the bestest of all the doctors.
I'm gonna have to retire from fighting crime.
Wait, what?
I mean, nothing. What?
Wait a minute. Don't I know you?
No. I'm just an average Joe in here for some medical advice.
No. I do know you.
No, you don't know me.
You're Captain Impervious.
Yes, I am Captain Impervious. No!
It is I, Captain Impervious, Dr. Payne!
Dr. Payne.
I've done it! In my mild-mannered secret identity, I've done what I could never do as your arch nemesis.
Dr. Payne, you've taken away my powers.
Yes!
You've given
Also,
me...
look, I can flick you in the ear now!
Stop it! Oh, that is so annoying.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, you're the worst!
This is terrible.
You're the worst person!
I'm defeated.
Yeah, you're defeated.
I can't do anything about this.
Feel that!
Oh,
it's Purple Nurple!
Oh,
yeah,
that
some
hurts.
hero you are now, fucker!
Oh.
I win! Best doctor and best villain! You shitbag!
Dr. Payne, if I could only make one request. Could you drink this?
You were never bright. You were impervious. Your thing was you were impervious.
Well, just
that's
you're
a
not gonna
shitty
drink.
plan. No,
I'll just drink this.
No, you're a shitty planner and
come on.
terrible. Except like I would just keep kicking you and it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. It was great.
I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as your personal physician.
Yeah.
That's really weird. You know what it is I compartmentalize a lot because I'm an evil villain, and sometimes it's hard to deal with the shit that I do.
Well, I feel bad because I sort of created you, and our origins are intertwined.
Well, I mean, did you or did I create you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's who created who? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying,
I mean, we know who defeated who, and I think that's what's important.
Well, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of like
there.
I win.
I
like
did kill
USA.
your entire family, giving you a lifetime of heartache and pain.
Wow, yeah, that was dark.
I mean, it was.
That was a dark.
It was
time.
a mistake. It was a mistake, and they were in the line of fire. And
yeah, sure. No. We've gone through this. The important thing is that I won, and also I get to bill you $15,000.
That's really the part that stings
and your
the
insurance.
most.
Yeah,
and now I know what stings means.
Yep.
Yeah, it stings.
So they give this person a sense of pain. And number 1, how did they do it? Number 2, what was her reaction?
I would like to read you verbatim the way they describe it.
Okay.
It says, a woman born incapable of feeling pain has been hurt for the first time thanks to a drug normally prescribed for opioid overdoses. So this is stuff for, getting addicted to heroin, etc.
Oh.
So it I'll explain how it worked in a second. It says she was burned with a laser.
No!
Which is how they decided to test her pain. She was burned with a laser and quite liked the experience.
Whoa.
There are levels here. There are levels to unpack in those 2 sentences.
They didn't just give her the feeling of pain. They gave her a fetish.
That's right.
That's amazing.
That's right.
Not only have we given you the ability to feel pain and the full range of human sensation, but also you're a little freaky now.
That's right.
And we threw that in extra.
Yeah.
You can just have that.
Now it's a little 50 Shades of Grey action.
No charge. We both got a little something out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She said, her quote is, I think I quite enjoyed the experiment, says the woman who wishes to stay anonymous.
Yeah. But I mean,
bet.
you'll be able to find her on Craigslist later.
Yeah, you will.
Okay. So they gave her this stuff for people who are overdosing on opioids.
Yeah, the way this works is the disorder that she had is this rare genetic mutation that results in a lack of ion channels that transport sodium across sensory nerves.
Okay.
So without these channels, the nerve cells can't communicate that there's any pain that they're feeling. So what they did was they gave her this stuff called naloxone, which is a drug that blocks opioid receptors. And it's what they give people who are addicted to morphine, basically. Mm-hmm. And she can feel pain again. So it like releases that blockage and sends sodium where it's supposed to. Huh. So she's actually able to feel pain. Now, I don't understand why they decided to use a hot laser, or if it's like, it really had to be a very acute pain for her to feel it at all still.
Well, like maybe they wanted to very carefully control, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you can control the intensity of the laser and sort of like know the force and the amount of pain that you were putting in, like before she could feel it. Like maybe
Yeah.
that was a very precise way to do it. What I find is like super interesting is I never knew about the connection between sodium and pain receptors.
Right?
Like that's
I mean,
really
neither.
cool.
It's pretty fascinating.
So that's an interesting thing to know, like on a cellular level. Like,
Yeah. They're
if
called.
I
they're
don't
called,
eat salt,
maybe
will I
you
be
can
Captain Impervious?
just cut sodium out of your diet
Just
completely.
cut sodium out of your diet.
It was all the sodium.
Wow. His origin story was that he just ate, maybe he ate too much sodium.
Do you remember that episode of Captain Impervious when Dr. Payne poured salt in his wounds?
Yeah.
And thought that would do it?
Yeah.
And for a moment, Captain Impervious felt pain and he didn't know why. He couldn't understand it. He'd been sliced open. He didn't care. He kept coming at Dr. Payne. And Dr. Payne, he's pouring salt in his wounds, which was a metaphor, but it actually
But it also was like
gave him pain,
Yeah.
a taste of pain for the first time. And so
And you remember,
Captain
like, he
Impervious,
balled himself into a ball in the corner and cried like a baby.
he did. And
It was like a weirdly paced episode because he spent like 15 minutes of the episode balled up in a corner crying like a baby.
but it ended up working
was like
because
one long
his
shot.
tears washed the wounds clear of sodium. And so he was back to not feeling pain again.
Yeah.
So it worked out in his favor.
But I do
Man.
remember like that entire season was like a lot of like trying to trick him into eating French fries.
Yeah.
Like just a lot of weird stuff like
It all
that.
makes sense now
Yeah.
that you know. I feel like they should have explained that.
I feel like I was willfully ignoring what they were trying to teach me
Hmm.
because I was not a kid who liked to learn.
Well, also, it's weird that we get all of our science information from
An
comic
imaginary
books.
show that we just made up, which is super weird.
Yeah. But so these are called the NAV 1.7 channels, evidently.
Okay.
And these are the nerve cells that communicate pain.
How often does she have to take pills to keep these NAV cells?
Well, my question is, so this is pretty potent stuff, right? This is used to treat morphine and heroin addiction. This
Yeah.
is major. Is it worth, I have a feeling that they just did it to see if it worked. And then I kind of feel like if you're 37 and you don't feel pain, you just go back to your normal life. You don't keep giving yourself
Maybe you
the
use
crazy opioid addiction medicine.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you use it in certain situations if you know you're going to be like,
Like a real tough breakup. You're like,
well, that's emotional pain.
I should probably feel this.
That's
I should
emotional
really
pain.
feel this.
That's different. If it's not different, then it's good that you were in a breakup.
Yeah,
'cause
that's true.
That's
That's a good
bad
point.
relationship.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But no, like imagine you're going on vacation and you're going like hiking or you're doing something outdoorsy that's going to be like there's potential that you could hurt yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or you play a sport, like you play in an intramural league or something like
Right.
that. Working out, anything that's physical where you could hurt yourself or
Yeah.
a situation where you could hurt yourself. It's kind of nice that you can you could potentially take these pills if you have this condition and be like, okay, well, for the next couple hours, I know that if I injure myself, I'll be able to feel it and deal with it immediately.
See, I would want the opposite. I would want when I went to play a sport or went on a hike or something to be able to take some pills to not feel anything.
Sure. I
That's
mean, and
called
I take a lot of
Advil.
pills to not feel things all the time.
Yes. That's called.
All the time. But once
That's
again,
called-
that's emotional pain.
Yeah.
Once again, we can't
mean-
get those mixed up.
I'm advancing on an age, as you like to try to tell people.
You're
and
young, dude. You're only 49.
That's not even remotely true. But
You're right. It's not that young. You're kind of older. 49 is old.
already I'm at the point where you need to pop a couple of Advil just to go shoot some hoops.
Yeah.
Which is so depressing.
It's fine. I mean, look, dude, we're all there. I need to take a couple shots just to get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's different kinds of pain, but
Different
yeah.
kinds of pain, but I
Still
feel
numbing.
like we understand each other's situation is what
Right.
I'm saying. If you could not feel pain, would you take these pills? If you made it to the
No.
adult age,
I mean, I'm sure out of curiosity, she was like, I kind of like that. It's a different kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't, your whole life, if you haven't associated pain with discomfort or doing something wrong, I wonder if
just a novelty.
it is. I wonder if it is kind of well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because there's no association to.
It's like in Superman 2 where he's human for a couple days and he likes it for a little while.
Right.
And then he realizes oh no, that's shitty.
Yeah.
Let's not do that anymore.
Yeah.
That's that's probably where she is. Cool, pain. But then if we gave her pain for 72 hours straight, because everything hurts a little bit. Like if you really focus, everything hurts a little bit.
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm in pain right now.
Yeah, like just like
My neck
man.
hurts.
Yeah, like I twisted my ankle, or like
Yeah.
I grabbed something wrong, and like I could just feel it dig into me a
Yeah.
little bit. Like everything's a little unpleasant.
Yeah, and
You
for
know?
her, not so much.
Yeah, everything has been just nothing. Well, but it's Metallo, right? To continue
Yeah.
a Superman thing. She's never felt that physically.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows which is better? What do you guys think is better? Let us know. Would you rather feel no pain or have the senses that you have now?
Yeah. I don't know. The temptation of not having any pain is pretty incredible. But I think, the real problem is you keep doing something that you shouldn't be doing. You end up being crippled or,
Sure.
something horrible has happened because you never knew not to do that.
Yeah. Let us know how you feel on Twitter. You can send those to @acarboni
Or at Jeff Canada.
and just hashtag those Dr. Pain. You can use DR Pain.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
spell out
there's
doctor.
we're
It's not
informal.
Doctor Who. Like, you don't need to do that. It's just
Informal.
DR Pain.
It's fine.
And hey, are you enjoying the show?
I am. I'm so glad you asked me this because I have a whole bunch of reasons why. I
Okay,
wrote them
go
down.
ahead and enumerate them.
There's
enumerate all of them.
My favorite part is this part when you ask me if I like the show.
Right, but you know that I've never asked you if you like the show.
Well, it's my favorite part of the show because you always do.
Wow, you.
I'm always looking forward to whether or not you're going to ask me,
Oh, okay.
and that's why I wrote up this
Well,
list.
I don't want to actually ask you this
No?
week. No,
No?
because I'd hate to take away that feeling of anticipation that you get every week.
That is nice
but I
of
am
you.
going to ask the audience if they've been enjoying the show, and if they have, we hope that they will do one of a few things to support us. Maybe you'd like to go to our merch store and buy a t-shirt or a mug or something we got going on there. That's wehaveconcerns.com/shop. Maybe you would like to head to your platform of choice for listening to this, whether it's iTunes or Stitcher. Give us a 5-star rating, and don't write a review.
No, you don't need to write those because nobody reads them.
No, but you could let us know whether you would like to feel pain or have no pain, and what you would do first if you couldn't feel pain. And that's way better than writing a review. And
what would you do first if you could not feel pain?
tell us. We'd like to know.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
And then the best thing you could probably do is just tell a friend about the show.
Yeah, telling a friend about the show really is our only form of advertising. And it's the best form of advertising. So word of mouth, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get some more concerned citizens into the fold, and we will see you next time.